Good morning and welcome to Moopsy in the Morning for July the 24th, 2025. I'm Mom, he's Chris. We're both here and we're talking about Windows 11 because I don't really want to have to buy a whole new computer just for Windows 11, but I know I have to buy a whole new computer. It's just, my husband helped me build this one and I have
You're sentimental about it.
I have 3 non-working computers in the garage and 5 non-working laptops, and I have to, dropping the money for a new computer and a new laptop that can both stream and game. Ow, owie, 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 owie.
Guess what I'm doing?
Guess what you're doing, or that's what you're doing?
Guess what I'm doing?
You're petting the dog.
No.
No?
No.
I don't know. What are you doing?
In the middle of Gravity Kills.
But I saved it so we could do it together today.
No, I figured you hate it, so you
I hate it, but I did
it
it twice on my little accounts yesterday, and I saved one for today and one for tonight. Well, fine. I'll save them both for tonight then. So they're, yeah.
I didn't think you would want to do it.
Oh, I don't want to do it, but, I figured...
Well, then you don't have to.
No, you have to do it. Otherwise, how am I going to stay ahead of Joshua on all the endeavors? He'll catch up to me.
Oh, no. We can't have that.
No, we can't. Let's see, I need some AP damage on the ground. Do I have an AP weapon on this? Oh, this June's got an AP weapon.
Well,
Yes,
what's the
does.
first episode of Season 3? The
Oh,
second in the part 2, I think. That's the title.
Yeah. Yeah, it is part 2, so...
Very good episode. Oh,
I think
good
I would have
episode.
appreciated it more if there hadn't been such a huge time gap between the cliffhanger from last season and this one, because I forgot basically every plot point that was going on.
I didn't, but because I did watch it not... I mean, I don't know, maybe it's just lodged in my memory better, but I do remember that, oh no, a cliffhanger! It was like, oh no, Captain Patel and all that stuff, and I'm like, oh, let's not do that. Don't do a cliffhanger like that.
And spoilers,
Like,
we
didn't
won't
do
do
this
spoilers if anybody hasn't listened or somebody hasn't watched it yet, but go watch it. I did not watch the episode last night.
Like, I have it, but I still haven't managed to get the time to watch it. I'll really watch
so
it later today.
Episode 2, I'm looking forward to hearing your take on that one. I've been going back and forth with Dante and Brad about that, so that's been enjoyable.
There you go,
Not in a
another
bad way.
gravity anchor down.
Well, we got through them last night. I did not get spaghettified. It went pretty well. Oh, and we have a commercial coming up. I'm gonna... no, we'll just let
Considering
the
I'm doing
commercial
it
run.
with total randoms, I think I'm
Yeah, I had
having a very
randos.
good team.
Because of the heat and I
Considering
haven't
we were
been
just
feeling
the
well,
four
I
of
did
us.
not go to class last night, so I stayed home, did a little bit of gravity kills. Tried to go to bed early, but it was hot.
My goodness, you willingly doing gravity kills on your own. Talia would have been so proud.
Yeah. Where are you, Zatalia? I did
I'm
gravity
surprised.
kills. Good morning, my starlight.
I'm surprised Talia isn't here. Like,
Yep.
come on, it's a lifetime opportunity to pester mom for
this is
gravity kills,
her
and she's not here.
Thing. Yeah, I was expecting to see her on last night, but I suspect she's
Oh,
got
no.
what we in the business of audio, I used to say that all the time, call real life. When we had a job, I would be like, oh, we in the whatever field say this, that, or the other, which is completely obvious. But I had insomnia last night, probably from the heat, or the dogs, or whatever, or
Either definitely isn't helping, I know from experience.
bit of pain last night,
Been-
too.
No.
I gotta stop doing everything on Mondays and Wednesdays, because it's like all the big physical things are the same 2 days, and I'm exhausted. So I'm not doing that for a while. I'll get out of there. I'm gonna call my trainer and see if we can switch to Tuesday and Thursday, so it's a little bit of pain every day versus a lot of pain 2 days a week.
Simple?
I think it's a good solution. Actually, don't tell her, but I might stop training next month. Take a month off and just kind of, recuperate.
I mean, that is fair. I think anyone should take vacation from all the daily activities, because after all, it is a routine that you're in, and sometimes you just need to take a break from a routine.
Yeah. I dropped the going to Columbus every Friday thing because that's the entire day. It's 9 or 10 hours to make that trip. As much as I enjoy it, it's 9 or 10 hours. Holy moly, that's a long time in a car.
Yeah. My God. Streaming on anyone, really.
Yeah, it's too much time. And moving forward, once the weather's a little cooler and I can take the dogs in the car with me, we're going to take them to class 1 day a week. So, leave like at 1 in the afternoon. It only takes 2.5 hours to get there, so we find a park. We go out for a nice little walk, nice big walk. We get to the school. We take another nice big walk. If they're well behaved, they can come in the school. If they're not well behaved, they can go sit in the car for the 1 hour we have class. Then I'll take them out for another walk and give them dinner, and then we're going to go to a hotel and see if they can tolerate being in a hotel. Because that will really affect what I do next year. Slowly get them used to, hotels are fine and we don't have to bark.
Hello?
Hello.
I have to ask a question, guys.
Sure.
Phone question. What kind of phones you guys got?
Oh, I don't know. It's an Android, Samsung. I have a Samsung phone.
Okay, you're the right person to ask then.
Probably not. But
Well,
go for it.
If you're having bugs, because I had something weird. Okay, originally when I got my phone, and you know how they shove a bunch of updates, because I got this back in like 21, right?
Okay.
So I've had my phone for a while.
Uh-huh.
Originally it had a row of 4 icons for like everything, and it filled up the whole screen, so they were nice and big.
Yeah.
And then somewhere around this year or last year, it switched over to having 5 icons in a row, and stuff got smaller, and stuff was weird. And I was like, oh crap, this sucks, but I gotta adjust to it. And now it went back to the original template. So I'm wondering, have you gone through that?
You can fix it in your settings.
Yeah, but
you can?
it depends on the manufacturer. I can already tell you that it isn't sitting in the same. Even if you have an Android phone, every pretty manufacturer tends to have their own UI kind of thing. I
Right,
think
but it's
only
a
maybe Google Pixel would be the most pristine version of Google Android that you can think of, but a lot of AI is involved. But yeah, generally it should be in settings like navigation
it should be under display. I'm taking a look at it right
or
now.
display.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's in the display about halfway down, there's something called font size and style. And you can do the slider to bring up the font. That will change
Okay,
your
well,
font size. And then for icons, let's see if there's an easy way to change icons.
all right.
Okay, then it's under display.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if it's it says style and text. I was trying to see if that's current in mine.
I'm mostly asking anybody I know because I want to know, was this like a massive glitch that
No,
oopsed us all up?
it's just
That's
probably as
Never
you got
glitch
more, it
about
tries
that.
to put them more and more onto the same screen. So I have multiple screens for all my stuff. There is a one under screen zoom, which may let me see if what happens if I play with that one.
Okay.
Yeah, if you do screen zoom, it will bring up the size a little bit.
I think it's more about the number of icons at the bottom that you have available, more than the size of the font or the screen zooming in. And
Okay.
that is actually a separate function that has nothing to do with accessibility or visibility of the screen. It's about navigation.
Right, you can also change the number of icons on your home screen. There's something called the
Oh,
apps screen grid.
Yep, and that will be the one.
But the smallest one that's
okay.
currently on it is 4 by 5. I don't think there's anything smaller.
Okay. Well,
That'd be
for
weird.
Yeah, then it goes to 4 by
for
6, 6 by 6. So 4 by 5 is currently the smallest grid size available.
Maybe for
okay.
your phone. I've seen it on other phones with 4 by 5, meaning that you can have only 4 at the bottom.
Right, it's
Okay. I got a problem to where I've got an icon that you tap on it and it shows you the whole list of every app on your phone. I
yeah.
would like to
Yeah.
get that. I would like to get that off my home 4 row of icons and move it anywhere else, but I can't get it to move.
That would be a go to what company do you use? AT&T, Xfinity. What's your service provider?
Verizon.
I would go to Verizon and tell them what you need done, because
Okay.
that might be
'Cause
specific to your phone.
Yeah,
Okay.
might be.
I got a Samsung S21.
Okay.
Big fat phone. Big screen.
Yeah, I would definitely reach out to the ISP. Let's see if anybody's in chat who's got a better answer there.
Okay.
Nope, nobody's in chat with a better answer. So that would be my suggestion: is tell Verizon what you need,
Mhm.
and they may be able to adjust it more than I can do it just from talking to you about it.
Okay.
Because
I mean, I like this.
Go ahead.
I like this style of phone. It's just that it's like I wish they just had a I guess some so my phone doesn't get obsoleted because of let's just say there's some damage to it.
It happens.
Well, I had to break it to you, but every Android phone now has a life expectancy of life updates and security updates of 4 to 5 years, depending on whether it's like a flag phone, or is it just like a minor budget phone, more consumer-friendly phone. But yeah, they generally will get updates that will continue for like 3, 4, or 5 years, depending on the manufacturer. Samsung usually goes with the flag phones. Jesus, flagships.
We know what you're thinking about.
For 4 or 5 years, and then it's just like it will not receive any security updates anymore, so you gotta upgrade. And to be honest, some of them are just rigged that the system starts to deteriorate around 2-3 years of use anyway. And that's been proven that you can have them for a lot longer. They should be able to sustain a lot longer, but it's just not profitable for the business.
Yeah, the problem
That's
I find.
another whole kind of worms.
I keep
wait a
finding
minute.
that.
When you're saying
Go ahead.
when you're saying deterioration, you're talking about updates give you bad stuff to make the phone act goofy.
No, it's actually built into it that the phone is going to function properly for a more limited amount of time. It's not the updates per se.
There are security updates that will not affect the functioning of the phone, but will have like antivirus and anti-hacking software that is still like embedded into most smartphones these days, because they usually are encrypted in some way, so they're preventing someone from hacking your phone. I mean, if someone deliberately wants to hack your phone, they will still be able to do that one way or another, but it's just like from the standard use vulnerability prevention system that, that they just can support a specific software that was written for a specific type of phone for a limited time before they just move on to a newer model, because they have new technology and new stuff embedded into them.
And they're not going to support older phones, but if they go out and write software that deliberately makes your phone obsolete, and they get caught doing it, that's a huge no-no. So
it's a no-no,
it's
but they've
easier
still
to
been
just make
doing it.
well, yeah, but it's still easier to just make the phones not last as long as we would like them to.
Yeah. Well, not only do the phones not last long, the cases not last long either. Trying to find my case has been a pain because I've called, and then I get outsourced people answering, and they speak English, but it's hard to understand them, and they talk like they're on caffeine.
Yep. Well.
Yeah. And everything is like, well, you got to order online, and that sucks because it's like, well, what if you can't order online?
Yep.
Which is my case now.
And sometimes that's just find a Verizon dealer near you and make a relationship with somebody. Is it Verizon? Yeah, when I was using Verizon locally, the woman who I chatted with the first time had a nickname from Lord of the Rings, and of course we then got into chatting about Lord of the Rings, and every time I've walked in since then, it's always like, oh, Dark Mom. And we just get to chatting, and of course I get the things I need done. Not for free. I mean, she doesn't give me a price break or anything, but at least she can do it, and it's not a matter of I have to do 87 steps on my own.
Yeah. Is like your tag, is that like a Lord of the Rings thing, or is it
My name?
Uh-huh.
No, not at all. Dark Mom is most of my accounts are either Brondo Mom or Brondo Moogie, or they're related to that, except the Ed accounts. And Darkthorn, who started the channel with me, is Darkthorn, so it's Dark Mom. Half me, half Darkthorn. So that's where the name comes from.
Okie dokie. Alright,
We had a fleet contest to come up with a good name for the channel, and Dante came up with that name. So thank you, Dante! Appreciate it.
What was the name? What was the prize?
Oh, I have no idea. It was years ago. Maybe a ship.
Oh.
Maybe Loby. A Loby ship or something. Something worthwhile. And knowing Dante, he probably was like, oh, that's okay. Because he's Dante.
Say, friend.
Yeah.
There's a
I
bunch
don't
of
hear from
temporary.
him on the
How
channel.
can I?
Pardon?
Dante, I don't hear from him on the channel. I don't think he comes on.
He rarely comes on. Sometimes in the evenings he'll be on, but he and I, because we've gone to a couple conventions together, we just chat on occasion. And he also only lives like 300 miles away, so we can hang out socially on occasion. Generally, if you're within 500 miles, I'll find you. Which shouldn't be taken too literally, since I've gone to Australia to meet people. I've gone to Ireland to meet fleet mates.
Oh my god.
Yep, our old Fleet Admiral Beardy. I told him I'm coming to Ireland to meet you, and he's like, yeah, right. Okay, I'm here. Where are we going out to dinner? Gonna grab Pizza Hut. He did not believe I came over to meet him.
Okay. Well, okay, update is that this button was a button to see all my apps, like I told you. I just removed it, so now everything is cool.
Okay. Excellent.
So, yeah. I have this gap of space because I've got a little app for the time under my Google bar. And then I've got my main 4, and then I've got my main 4 function that are over the page line.
Okay.
I don't know what you'd call it. You know, the thing where you flip it and it looks like the little dot moves from left to right for different pages.
Oh. Yeah, I have no idea what you call it.
Yeah, I just call it a
You
page
found
line
it.
because
Quick,
I've got
dig
so
it up
many
and bring
things
it
that
back
made
to
a
me
big
if I
old
can.
long page thing. It might as well be a caterpillar
Well done. How
Human
or a
can I-
centipede.
metapede. Yeah. Human centipede.
Something like that, yes.
I have never seen that movie because I've heard it was too disturbing.
Yeah, it's
but,
really
I
disturbing. No, definitely no.
did- Thank you. I saw the self-proclaimed though.
Every review I've seen of it has been like, hey, it's not a great movie and it is really disturbing, so there's not a lot of good reasons to go watch it.
Yeah.
So I didn't. However, on the positive side, I got a message from my local theater. They're having a Frank Drebin party on next Thursday evening. So they're going to show The Naked Gun, the premiere, and a special police squad themed meal with adult beverages.
Frank Drebin, is that the guy that Leslie Nielsen played?
Yep.
Oh, okay, that's good because I have not seen that movie since I was a kid.
Well, they've got a remake of it with Liam Neeson, who is doing the role of
Yes.
Frank Drebin Jr.
Technically, it's not a remake. They're continuing
It-
from
okay.
him. It's supposed to be like his son or something.
It is his son, yeah. Because, I mean,
Yeah.
Liam Neeson looks just like Leslie Nielsen.
Well,
I mean,
if you wanna-
if you squint.
well, I mean, if you want to update it, but you kind of like want to make it half remake, half sequel, it's like I think the best way to go about that is like you mention some original events that happened in the first movie, like history, like Overboard.
They are definitely mentioning things from the first movie.
You found it. Quickly.
Yeah.
dig it up and
Definitely.
bring it back to me at my
They're
camp.
having continuity because there are going to be pictures of like the old police squad
Well
from
done. Well, how
from
can
their
I
like
help?
on the wall and stuff. There's a scene in the trailer that
Yeah,
is directly linking people specifically in the new police squad to the old police squad, and they're like continuing legacy of their dads or something
Yep,
like it.
exactly. And by the
That's
way,
a good
good
way to-
morning, Cliff. Good morning, Musin. It's not. It's an OJ party in the sense that they do have an orange juice based drink, yes, but they provide the vodka. It is a bar at the restaurant, theater, restaurant, bar. They brew their own beer. Shirley it was, and don't call me Shirley. Absolutely, Cliff.
Yes.
I love that
I love-
line.
However,
I
one of the
love
people
it
again.
when-
one of the people we
I
go
love
with
it when
doesn't drink
Leslie Nielsen
alcohol,
was-
so
I'm sorry.
that's okay. Go ahead.
Oh my!
I love it when Leslie Nielsen was also in Airplane as well.
Oh yeah, that's
No,
where the
That's
whole
where, that's where
Shirley.
it all started.
Yeah, that whole Shirley thing was coming out of Airplane.
That's where all the comedy with Leslie Nielsen really started, because before then he was a dramatic actor who didn't think he's good for it, and he was like, yeah, whatever. And then someone suggested to him a comedy, and when he jumped into it, he became a star, a comedy star.
Yes, Natalia, I definitely skipped your pun intentionally, which was, I wonder if there are any devs named Rick. If so, he and Bordicus could do a podcast or a weekly stream called Rick and Bordy. But we're not
Love
going to do
it.
that. Yes.
I
Hey,
was
so
supposed to do laundry this week, and it's going to dry out already from the dryness of this joke.
I did my laundry
Oh,
last
what
night and
a-
went down to throw it in the dryer this morning, and it's already starting to get that kind of wet laundry, too hot day smell. Ugh,
Uh-oh.
not good.
Yeah.
What about when Shatner was in that movie too, when he's freaking out over the consoles?
What?
In Airplane 2?
I think
I
so.
haven't
Yeah, it's
sequel.
Airplane 2.
He's getting like PTSD off it because it's like all I guess the patterns were like bugging his eyes, so he's starting to get really ticked off.
I don't remember. I know he was in it. I know it was a moon base or something like that, and he was in charge, and he was kind of shifting between his Kirk character and William Shatner being Nuts character. So pretty good stuff.
Yeah, and one
see
of the
the
best
sequel.
things is- the best part is like they used their whooshy mouths to make the sound effects because of shitty budget. As
You know, but the fun part was doing it on a low budget, I think, because you don't want anyone to think this is real. You want everyone to know this is a joke. But it's not quite
Yeah.
as bad a joke as, let's say, is it Plan 9 from Outer Space? Yeah, I think it's Plan 9 from Outer Space. And yes, listen, I am pondering what you're pondering, but I don't have enough cheese.
Wait, I don't remember seeing that one. I probably did. But
Oh, Plan 9 from Outer Space is 1940s, 1950s. Ed Wood was the director, and Ed Wood did everything on a really low budget. So the cockpit of the airplane was two guys sitting in regular chairs with something in front of them, like a desk in front of them, and they had the little handles for the airplane, to steer it. And then hanging behind them was a clipboard and a curtain, and occasionally the stewardess would come in by pushing the curtain aside and grab the clipboard and say something and then leave. And that was all it was for the set.
I mean,
okay.
as long as it worked, it doesn't matter
It's
about
so
the budget.
no, it doesn't work. It's beyond stupid. It's like lowest level possible movies, but definitely worth watching. It's a classic.
Okay.
Yes.
You remind me of AV class, and this is what the students had to work with kind of vibe.
Yep, that's exactly. He would do a lot of his scenes set at night, so he didn't have to deal with lighting. He always used the same actors because they were willing to do it. So the whole plot of I don't even want to go into the plot of Plan 9 from Outer Space, but a lot of it was set around a cemetery, so they could have, kind of a foggy background, not have to worry about sets. All you need was a couple of headstones.
My God.
Yeah, it's
okay.
really amazing. Not in a good way.
Oh, okay.
So Natalia says, after I do today's dance party, I'll have a new ship. Is that because you'll have finished the event, or are you going grocery shopping, so to speak? I wrapped up the Rise of Accolades on a couple of tunes last night. And before the weekend hits, I hope to figure out who needs what. Oh, I have 56 seconds. Ooh, dance off in 2 minutes. Everybody, time for a dance off. Woo!
Oh, there is something weird I've noticed about that. The voice actor that does that
Yeah.
sounds different.
Then,
Yeah, they swapped them a while ago.
Yeah, but that was like 4 years ago. It's been a while.
I would say 3, yeah, at
Yeah.
least.
Did the original actress pass away or something?
Nope.
For the dance party? No. But the original person who did the voice work was not a SAG person. You have to be a Screen Actors Guild member now to do voice work on Star Trek Online. It was an agreement they came to avoid having any issues when SAG went on strike. So everybody who currently does a voice, with one exception, is a SAG member.
Who's
So-
the exception?
The limited time
Kurland.
rewards
Kurland.
ended.
He has
You can
2
still
lines
see
in the
our
entire
artifacts,
thing, and they're
but
like,
only
no,
for
that's
the
fine. You can
standard
let. He
AI.
says Kurland here. That's it. And for that, they're like, yeah, no, we're not going to make you do that one. That's fine.
Oh,
Exactly.
was he the Mirror Universe one when you did that one where they did the evil DS9
No.
when they
I mean, they use they say it's Kurland here, but no, generally the Kurland here, and then I think it's an episode in the TFO when he says that it's still.
There's a
kept in
couple of
the
times
game.
they sneak in Kurland here, but
Yeah.
because it's basically the same clip, just reused and reused and reused, they haven't had an issue with it. However,
Oh,
like
okay.
on Q's Winter Wonderland, the original EPO lady was one of the devs. I believe it was Maria. And I think the 2 dance party people were also originally devs or somebody related to Cryptic, but they weren't SAG members, so they're not doing that. And as they go forward, it's you can go back and watch some of the old videos. I don't know if I have any up, but some people still do, from the original dance parties. And they had 2 actors, a male and a female. And they don't have the male up anymore. Haven't had him for years.
Yeah. Well, see, I've
Yes.
noticed some things like when we're talking voice acting, like Star Trek Online. I mean, not Star Trek, Star Wars.
Okay.
When you go,
Congratulations.
I don't know if you've ever played Star Wars.
Nope.
Okay, there is this great voice actor who plays a soldier. So characters, Sergeant Coreyman. You make a Sith warrior. You know, like how they're basically like evil Jedi Knights or evil Padawans.
Okay.
You land, you talk to your teacher, then you go down to he tells you go to the tombs and get yourself a sword. We got to prepare you for your enemy.
Get out on the dance floor.
He will try to kill you, and it's like, well, he's like, well, my guy's like, how do I have an enemy? Don't worry about that. Just go and get your sword. And the first quest you do is you talk to this guy named Sergeant Coreyman, who is a Sith trooper who's leading a battalion. And you get these crawling centipede like sandworm monsters,
Okay.
and they're taking out his troop. So they ask your
Dance
character
club
to help, and you
style.
do. When you finish the mission, you get rewarded. But the voice actor for the guy,
Yeah.
it's the weirdest thing. I swear I've heard him somewhere else besides Star Wars. I just don't know who that voice actor is. And I've noticed that
Wave your hands.
because it kind of triggered my memory. In the original dialogue, he mentions, "My commander is on the other side of this tomb." Because I remember playing it when I first started playing the game.
Uh-huh.
And as a new player, when I got done with that mission, I was
Do the
looking for an
side
NCP that did not exist, and it was kind of sad. So I think what they did is they that part of his dialogue, they cut that out because there was no other MCP to report to.
That could
Which-
be.
Story-wise, it made sense. It's just sad because
Raise the roof.
whoever the voice actor was really good. I actually have photographs of the NCP. I can private message you that if you want.
Sure. Go ahead.
Okay, let me get on my.
Do the robot.
Looking up something.
I mean, I would just look. Sometimes I love a voice character so much, I just really want to know who did the work for it, and I don't. I've never known who this guy was in the game, and I've always wanted to know. Because I started playing the game in like 2013, and I was like, I never get to know who the talent is.
Well, I was sitting here last night, not
Just
being in
dance.
class, and I got a message from Taz, who pointed out that one of the people in Dune is Jeffrey Combs.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
he'll
that is
definitely
awesome.
Do
he'll
the
definitely be
snake.
voicing a lot of stuff.
Yes, he
Still
is.
doing it.
It's a job. Satalia, not only have I done it, I've done it twice on 2 different counts. And MN Vikings 18, boy, that better be Minnesota Vikings. And good morning to you.
Uh,
Do the robot.
is Jeffrey Combs, when you're saying Dune, are you talking about the game or the movie?
The game. Sorry, we've been playing
Ooh.
Dune when I'm not playing this.
Okay. I have seen a friend play Dune. I don't
Wave your
think I'm gonna get
hands.
into it because now looking on my phone, small screen, but looking at the image, it as a blind person, sometimes you see something
Mm-hmm.
and what you see
Do
does
the leg
not match
kick.
up to what is going on in reality. Because let's just say as blind people, we don't have high resolution eyes.
Yep. I can imagine.
So
Musin says he's Zane DeWitt. That could be.
Just dance.
let's see if I can find. Wait, are you on my you should be on my
Yeah, you send me messages in Discord. Just go through Discord. Probably the easiest way to do it. Minnesota Vikings says, yeah, it's Minnesota Vikings. Oop, sorry. Dance party. Hey,
Oh, wait.
let me get a good one there.
Oh wait a minute, you are okay, good. I have you on my computer. That's good.
Okay. It's been a while since I've been here. Well, welcome back. We don't care if you're on Xbox.
Do the leg kick.
It's all good. Lexer
Yeah,
says there's multiple personalities disorder, and then there's Jeffrey Combs. Yeah. You have got that right.
Oh, wait, where are you? Wait, how do I
Dance
find
club
you in
style.
messages? Disclosure, guys, I woke up a little while ago, so I'm kind of out of it.
I'm not sure where you're at, but I woke up at 3 something.
Do the leg kick.
I am.
Yeah, I
I am
woke
in
up.
California.
Oh, yeah, you're 3 something then.
Yeah, I woke up a little while ago, completely disoriented, thinking it was like, oh, it's 10, and then it's like, no,
Do
it's
the
3 in the morning.
snake.
What? What
was-
happened?
Warm last night, so the doggers got me up, wanted a snack, wanted to go out. And I'm like, okay, fine. I started doom scrolling. Do not doom scroll when you're super tired because then you're awake.
Raise the roof.
Wait, what's
I usually
is
fall.
it, is
That,
that
that's
like,
usually what's put me to sleep when I scroll at night.
Yeah, I gotta
If
stop.
I can't
doing
fall
that.
asleep.
wait a minute, what's doom scrolling?
You sit there with your phone and just scroll through stuff. It's called doom scrolling. You just sit there. Lexer
Do
says,
the
I'm in bed. I
sidestep.
may leave unexpectedly. But yeah, you just sit there and scroll. Next thing, scroll. Next thing. Can you give any
Oh.
recent guides for free to play player about a couple of game ships but want to try the free play route for a while? Absolutely. It just takes a little bit more
Raise the
investment of
roof.
time than it does money if you don't want to do the money route. So,
Wait a minute.
when did you come back to the game? Like last month? Yesterday? Oh, that's not the one I want.
Oh dear.
Just dance.
I got a problem. I can't find a way to message you.
Just go through Discord.
I am trying. Ignore.
Okay, Minnesota Vikings, are you playing
Do the
the
leg
summer
kick.
event? Would be my first question.
Well, I should be able to like tap on you and like then I can draw in your stuff, but I can't find you to tap.
That's weird. You sent me a message
Right.
this morning.
Yeah, but that was on my. Okay. Oh,
Just
there we go. There we go.
dance.
Now I found you. Yeah, they're doing funny stuff because it's like on the left, it's like that was on my phone account. My
Okay.
PC account's kind of like different. Okay,
Do
let me
the
see if I can find
sidestep.
use app, great. Oh,
There's
upload
7 days
file.
left on the summer event. It ends a week from yesterday, so you wouldn't be able to complete it without buying it out. Is
Do
the
the
ship good
snake.
enough for a buyout? But you should log in and make sure you get the free
I mean,
costume.
I think it's cheaper to buy it out now than to buy it later when it's on the mud market.
Yeah,
just saying.
absolutely. But is the ship worth doing that if, let's say, he doesn't have the Lobby?
Do the leg
Is it
kick.
Lobby or is it Zen?
It's a little bit.
It's
Lo-
Lobby.
Lobby.
I mean, getting Luby is probably more expensive than buying it out through Zen, but it's still probably cheaper than getting it in Mud's Market in like a year or so.
Yeah, it's just
I think the ship is
Do
quite
the
decent. It's a
side
little bit
step.
gimmicky when it comes to the mechanic of the holographic thingy, but I think it's a pretty decent ship considering the older ships that they gave away in the summer events in the past few years. This one's probably the better one.
okay.
Okay, gotta ask a question about that. Which is better, this ship or the squid
Dance
ship?
club style.
I don't know.
The
what
ship.
The squid ship?
It probably
Yeah, you
means
know,
the Nadarian Defender.
Oh, then okay. Yeah, the Nadarian. It has its uses. If you wanted to play, let's say, Starbase 1, it's fine because you can just
Raise the roof.
set it there and let it spawn camp.
I mean, I've known people who can make the Nadarian Defender useful and quite a performer, but it's not a top-end tier list ship anyway, so it's more gimmicky than anything for most players.
I would say if you're
Club
coming back to the
style.
game right now and you've already got a... Oh, Satali got a choo-choo. Yay, Satali. I got 3 choo-choos on one yesterday. I was so happy. But if you're just coming back to the game now and you've got a decent ship, I would say focus on getting yourself a nice build out of
Dance
that
club
ship.
style.
Yeah.
I would jump down to Ryza, though, and get yourself some favors. Because there's so many little things you can get out of the summer events for ground and space builds that are just nice little add-ons. And
Do
it
the leg kick.
It just takes a little bit of time and fun. And if you were in this, I'd give you
Okay.
some, but I can't because you're in Xbox. I got like 2 of the Terran ships, one being the Eagle Pilot 1, and I was, with the cloak, I was looking for a science ship.
Raise
Okay,
the
well,
roof.
Mom, as you know, with the way
I'm sorry, say that
with the
again?
way things. I'm sorry, Mom. It's just with the way things are. You know that I have not been able to play for quite a while,
I know.
so I don't know. I don't know if I have any decent ships, to be honest.
Well, I was actually
Raise
talking
the
to
roof.
Minnesota Vikings or directing it to him because he was asking the Eagle Pilot 1. I don't know the Eagle. I know the Angle, but I don't know the Eagle.
Eagle is the Terran equivalent of the Aquarius
Oh.
destroyer.
That's a nice ship.
Yeah.
Do the sidestep.
Can you do anything with the Prodigy?
Yeah.
You can do something with every ship. I mean, every ship has some potential. It may not be a, DPS monster, but every ship can be turned into something fun.
Do the leg kick.
Okay,
You mean
so my
Prodigy
plan-
as in a ship from Prodigy or a specific ship from Prodigy?
No, the ship from Prodigy. You know, where the kids
Protostar?
are on that.
There are at least
Thank
3
you.
ships from Prodigy right now in the game,
Well,
but I think
do
you're
the
A
meaning
couple of
the
years
Protostar.
ago,
Protostar.
they hit. Last year they did the Protostar, right?
Yeah, and we have the Dauntless, and I think we have another ship.
Okay.
I don't remember.
Okay.
So as for a science ship, that is a really good question. Satalia
the
and
side
Cliff are
step.
both out there. Might have some input. I wanted to do a science officer. Usually main tactical. Yeah, tactical for the main is my usual way to go to. But science ships, I like science ships because you can do kind of exotic builds on them.
Dance club style.
Well, I was at the top of my...
Oh, I just accidentally finished that. Oh well. Well,
Can
that
you
wasn't the
use
plan.
Can you use Protostar as a science ship?
It is a primary science ship. Science Temporal.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna want to put that on anyone fed and have her use it.
Minnesota Vikings, I know you said you wanted to go free to play, so you don't want to spend money on a ship, which I totally get. Do you have any resources like Lobby or Zen? The other thing I'm going to tell you is make sure you get going on the events. Because if you haven't played for a while, they have the big meta event. It's a total of 6 big events over the course of the year. And if you play 3 and a smidgy of them, you will have the grand prize, which is Lobies, Tier 6 ships, and a lockbox ship. which is definitely worth doing. You will have to buy out part of one, I believe, because I think you can get a max of around 3,500. Might get a little bit higher, but you're going to have to do a smidge of a buyout too. But it's
Well,
worth it.
I will tell the audience that honestly, Star Trek Online is way more player friendly than Star Wars ever will be.
I have to say, I think Decca's doing a really admirable job of trying to keep it friendly.
Oh yeah.
I've had a couple of people
Well,
asking about that, but I think it's still, they're being very responsive when we've got questions and problems.
Yeah.
They definitely want to
It's like-
improve themselves. You definitely feel that.
Yeah.
So they're wanting to be nice to us.
I mean, it's their job.
Hey, means they care. They're on life support then, as many people thought.
Okay, Minnesota Vikings, here's my recommendation. Don't spend money on Lobby yet. Take that $20 a month, set it aside, and the next time Zen goes on sale, I would buy some Zen, which opens up a little bit more for you in terms of options. And as for those 30 Lobby crystals, how much is Spoimler? How much is the Spoimler console? Or sorry, the Boimler effect.
I thought you were
Boimler
making a joke.
Yeah, the Boimler effect. The
Boimler effect is currently for. Come on, show yourself. Oh my god, it's so low now on the list.
there is a console off
Because it's
the.
a trait.
It's a trait?
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
There's a trait
What-
in the event
yeah.
store called Boimler Effect. No, Lobby store called Boimler Effect. It's a good investment when it's on sale. It's actually a good investment, period. But if you can wait for it to go on sale, it's a great investment. It's one of the better traits out there. It is. No wonder I can see
What
it.
the hell is it? It's in a space
It's
gear
on,
or
it
something?
should be
Am
under
I blind?
space.
Oh, there it is. 200 low buy, yeah.
Okay.
200 low buy when it's on sale is around 160, I want to say. Guess that's usually how they go on the sale.
I'm out of biologists again. Gosh
Okay,
darn
let
it.
me see what this one is called.
No problem, Lexers. You go and doze off and all that good stuff. So, a Terran science ship.
The monitor. Probably. The monitor is the version of the Nebula with a hanger, but it still has a little bit of science profiling. It's a good balance between tactical and science a little bit. I think it still has sensor analysis and a secondary deflector, but it's a bit more tactically oriented.
We definitely listen to Chris over me on ships because I'll run the same ship for years. I have boxes of unopened ships, but it's like, it's fine.
It's
fine.
All right.
Do you have any protostars?
No, I gave mine away.
Darn it!
Sorry. We had
I mean,
we had a bunch of contests, and we gave away, I think, 4 of them for the contests. All right, let's talk about the Boimler effect really quick here.
First and foremost, it just skips you a lot of cooldowns on bridge officer abilities. So
That probably is the primary one.
It re-
Provides a chance for bridge officer abilities to recharge all other bridge officer ability recharge times to the shared cooldown. So yeah, knocks down your recharge times. Definitely worth it because it just means everything comes back up faster.
well, some people say that PC is a test bed for console because a lot of the issues you will not find on console have been combed out during the PC phase of it. Excuse me, but yeah, generally,
We wish you were
PC
on
is
PC
that's
too,
better.
Vikings. We love it when people come in to play with us.
Oh, nuts.
But I'm just happy that you're playing, period, because that's much more fun than not playing. Oh, there's a cheap biologist here. We're going to buy a cheap
Darn it.
biologist.
I am having a problem with my gallery tonight. It says gallery, but on Windows 10 it would give you the designation of the
Good
of
morning,
what
Mr.
you
Dave.
named your picture, but I can't seem to find it.
Lexus, I think he's looking for a good ship versus a good skin. The science ships. Do I have a science ship that I like at the moment?
If you can figure out the ship, you can always, from the Zen store, you can always go with the Dauntless or the long-range science vessel, which is like the Voyager, the Mirror warship, which is like the Mirror Voyager, Mirror Intrepid class, is pretty good, pretty damn good.
Yeah, though it
I
costs money, I
love
just
that
picked up the
ship.
new bundle, which is a fun bundle, I'm told, like I've ever played anything.
Oh come on, you do play something.
Well, I have a few ships.
Can someone kill the randomization on the equipment? Re-engineering is so tedious.
Yes, it is. Okay, the Justiciar, Justiciar. I have seen some amazing builds on this ship.
It's not a science ship, but it's a command.
It is a
cruiser
science
with a
ship.
Decent... No, it's not.
Temporal
It's a
Science
command
Vessel.
ship.
Right there.
No, it's
Augur
not.
Temporal Science Vessel. It's right in the description.
Wait, what? They made it a science vessel?
That's what it's classified
Where is
under
it?
right now. Oh.
Yeah, like
oh, oh,
Defiance classified as an escort, but it's
No,
all
I think you have something wrong in the description. I think
It
it's
could be,
just-
but it really does say it right there. See, it's right there.
Yeah, but it's not a science ship. That's the problem. I think they have something mislabeled. I mean, what I notice is that you'll be skipping between ships, and the descriptions will not update correctly. So I think it's because it is saying Augur Temporal Science Vessel. And that's the
Yeah.
other ship. That's not this cruiser. So I
Yeah,
think it glitched on you.
Okay, I'm going to rephrase it.
Sensor
Even though it says
concept
it's science, this is an amazing ship nonetheless.
Yeah, it is. I'm not gonna say no, but it's not a science vessel
Okay.
for sure.
So there is the premonition. Can't speak for having actually used it. I've seen a few nice builds, but it's not one that people pop up and go, oh, you have to have a premonition. It's such a good ship.
Doesn't stand out too much. I've
Yeah.
tried it. I've played a lot. It looks cool. I like the visual, but yes, it doesn't break any records.
One thing I would do, I don't know Xbox as well as I know everything else in console, is if you check in the events box in the Zen store, sorry, in the promotions box in the Zen store, there may have been something that's popped up that you don't know you have. Every now and then I'll
Yeah.
go through here and realize there was an event thing that dropped a freebie, like a T6 Starship coupon.
You might want to check out the Equinox pilot scout ship. They made it a scout ship,
Yes!
but it is a primarily science vessel with a lot of universal stations, only one scientific pilot. Good profiling, performs really well, and you can build from that one. A very good science vessel, which is still kind of bit. You can still make it a little bit more tacky if you like it. It's tactical. I mean, a really good ship. Plus, it has good skins right now because they revamped it. It's got some amazing visuals right now.
Lexer's commented on the Fleet Nova and the Fleet Oberth. As long as you're not Ambassador Kel, the Fleet Oberth is a not bad ship. He just hates the way it looks.
Oh,
Cliff,
Fleet Nova.
not everybody thinks it's anything as a tacky ship. Everybody has their own taste.
Tacky,
and
as
stuff.
in that was a short for tactical. Sorry, I didn't mean it. I forgot that tacky also means something else.
Yes, means tasteless.
Tack. Yeah, which wasn't at all what I
You
meant.
weren't going there. You weren't going that way.
No.
And again,
No, I really like the Equinox.
Mr. Dave, if I didn't say good morning, I thought I had. My bad if I didn't. Good morning, Mr. Dave.
I can give you a demonstration of a tacky ship. One of those packlit kit bash monstrosities.
I mean,
If-
it looks tacky, but as far as I hear, performance-wise, it's
Yeah,
fun to
it
fly.
does. The Packlet ships are a hoot.
They just don't
I made
happen
a-
to look cool.
I made a very, very tall packlet. I don't know if I just broke lore when I made my guy. Really don't play him much, though. My idea was to make a whole, like, Geordie LaForge is captured by them kind of build, but never got around to it.
Cliff says I love kit bashing. So Minnesota Vikings, Mr. Dave and I occasionally hang out, even though he's on the other side of the country from me, but we both go to Star Trek conventions and go eat hatch chilies in his neck of the woods. It's almost hatch chili time.
Welcome to Rysa.
Oh, thank goodness, payday.
familiar?
Oh, I
Welcome
thought
to
I'm gonna
Rysa.
starve this weekend. Not starving!
Not
Yay!
starving, yay. We paid for the
So,
dog food,
yeah,
so that's
Mom-
all that's important.
Sent you the image.
Okay, I will take a look at it after the show. Since I have
I
to
don't know if
hunt
it will help
horguns right
you,
now.
but I don't know if it'll help you, but I'd love to know who that actor who voiced the guy was. It's like one of the first quests you do in Star Wars, so it's like really easy to get to if you ever like played the game and listened to the audio yourself.
Do you know
Or
what the name of the character is?
Sergeant Quarryman.
Quarryman?
Quarryman or Quarrymon. It's like
Have you ever
like,
considered googling the
or-
name of the
or-
character?
oh wait. No, that's my knockoff character, Sergeant
Okay.
Corman.
Corman. Can you spell it?
Corman. Yeah.
Can you
C
Mhm.
O R M U N, I think.
Let's see what
I
we
hope
got.
I'm right, because I have listened to that dialogue and that cutscene many times. I've made trash alts that I dispose of after listening to that cutscene because I like it so much.
Okay, interesting. It's really interesting.
Yeah, so I just like, I'm very original when I make my alts.
Okay,
but
is Star Wars: The Old Republic?
yes, but for this guy, I really had to make a clone
Okay.
because I love the character so much. Oh, I gotta.
Oh my
get in and-
gosh. That's
What?
interesting. Nothing. Just saw a name there, that old familiar name. So what I'm seeing. Oops, that's not what I want. Let's go back one page here.
Oh, I gotta go and dye his armor. I gotta do that. I didn't get to do that tonight.
Yeah, Chris, but we're almost done for today. So I'm trying to find out who the actor is here. But it's not giving me a really solid answer.
Okay, well, Mom, I appreciate you trying to look this up.
Yeah, apparently, depending on different times, it was different actors, so it's possible could be a couple of different people.
Question to people who have the bundle, the new one.
Well,
Uh,
I
I
want to
mean,
find out.
as far as I know,
Sorry, I was saying something. Generally, these new ships, they know the title Legendary, but do they have a fleet version or are they final forms of these ships? Because I'm wondering, do they get a better version of themselves, or is it like...
Oh, so many of these people have played multiple roles in Star Wars: The Old Republic, so it's hard to go through the list
I
and
mean-
try and catch that one name.
The time of the creation of this game suggests that they probably had multiple actors doing multiple roles
They
at
did,
the same
yeah.
time,
I mean,
and they're
they've-
not always credited by the name, so it's really
Well,
hard to
they
actually
are, but
pinpoint
what
them.
they've done, for what I'm looking at, is they've got the actor's name, like Steve Bloom, and then he's got 30 roles, and you have to start reading through each one. It's not like people voiced one role.
Yeah.
They did bunches. There's a lot of well-known names in here, and there's a lot of not-known names. So I would say Google it under IMDb, and you can start reading through it because it'll say every actor's name.
okay.
Jeffrey's Combe was in Spaceballs.
Wait, he wasn't in Spaceballs, was he?
It's a joke. I'm sure it's a joke.
Oh.
It's Cetalia. It's a pun. Cetalia is the queen of puns.
I made a pun. I made a character named Taser Swift.
That hurts.
Yes, it does.
Can I
I
take this
can't
one? There we
believe the
go.
game actually let me have it as a name.
Oh, it's not foul. It's not anything else. So of course they will. Most games encourage creativity as long as you're not infringing on good taste and bad things. I have a Cajun
I'm
named
Well,
accepting.
Catrick Stewart. Oh yes, you are not the only Catrick Stewart out there, Satalia.
it's a. Oh, okay, okay, that's cool. It's just like I was like kind of parodying the name Taylor Swift.
Yes, we figured it out.
Okay,
No, it was
so I was
good.
like,
Cat Benatar. That's a
I was
good
like,
one.
so I basically got the Acolyte armor on her because I was like thinking, the original KOTOR game, you have the Dark Jedi come after you,
I have
and I was
no clue
hoping,
because I
I was
don't play
hoping the
Star Wars.
Oh, you don't play Star Wars?
No.
Yeah, Mom said that multiple times.
Yeah, I play Star Trek
Wait.
Online. And I now play Dune Awakening a little teeny tiny bit when Taz and I are hanging out.
Oh.
And for those of
That's
you...
not coming along
Oh
well.
my god, he has got such a beautiful place. And he and his friends have been building it up, and it's just amazing.
Right. Sorry, still trying to wake up here, guys.
No
I'm
worries.
sorry. It's just that you had the Dark Jedi in one of the original Xbox games that the MMO was kind of like loosely based off of, and they had like red chest armor, and I tried to dye that, but this costume I have on from the Acolyte, it won't do that. But that's what I put her on, and she looks great. I just had to get the right color in because
That is one thing I've
what it
got as an issue
What?
with Stowe is that sometimes we can't get good coloring. So a lot of times the reds won't match from pants to top, things like that, or we can't get exactly the color. Though I do appreciate that they fixed the Federation color so we can get the right color now.
Yeah, but
They fixed
whenever
the-
you're not like primarily human, you might get an issue with still
Yeah.
not getting the coloring matching.
Totally true there.
It's a bit of
Wait.
annoying.
what did they fix for coloring?
The Federation 2259 uniform, the one that you sent me the message about yesterday, originally the yellow wasn't quite right. It is right now. It has been fixed, as far as I can tell.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of that, Satalia, we are going to be running a show tonight. We will be doing Gravity Kills, so Mom will be doing it. I've already done it twice, Satalia. Done it twice.
Nice.
Let's see, I got to meet Jeffrey Combs at a convention. I don't know if I've met Jeffrey Combs. I might have. I mean, we do enough things, but I don't always go up and meet people.
I love it that he did the voice of the evil computer in
Lower Decks, yep. You
Yeah, and he's
should-
in SDO as well.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He's way on, and he's also way on. Does he do somebody else in Stowe as well?
Yeah, he's the Agimus that Eddie
Oh, right, he
Computer
did Edgemus.
also in the game.
Right.
You can have it as a kit. Just a fun thing, a fun gimmick.
Yeah.
Minnesota Viking
Gimmick,
says
but
if they make a
fun.
movie on personality disorders, they should get Jeffrey Combs to play everyone.
Oh,
Absolutely.
here's a weird crossover.
Yeah.
Knight Rider, you know the evil computer car?
No, because I don't watch Knight Rider.
Okay.
It
Well, you had the talking car kit.
it came
well,
out at a
before-
time when I was probably working. In other words,
Oh,
most of
okay.
my life. I watched TV a lot when I was a kid, and then I started working. And nowadays, I have to remember how to turn the darn thing on. Because I just don't do that very much anymore.
Okay, that's fine.
Anyway,
Well,
it
this-
is a little after magic time. It is sunny. It's already 75, so I'm going to go put bug spray on and go take the doggers out for a walk while I still can.
That sounds
Yeah.
reasonable.
It's on right
It's
now
nice
in the
to
UK.
have them.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Mr. Dave. You have a great day, too. Don't work yourself too hard. I know you. You are going to work yourself too hard. Chris, give
Yeah.
some fluffer love, if you would.
Yeah,
Well-
of course.
I was just gonna say, I just wish the Knight Rider computers that were the cars were in the evil prison for a lower decks as kind of a like timeline reference. That was like it was that Earth like foundation for long government, and then all that history happened. But a little remnant of them is still alive because there's the Dainstrom Institute where they have the computer evil AI prison.
Hmm. You could.
It would have been fun.
It would have been interesting
And
to
if
have to let Mike McMahon know about that idea. Orson Welles voiced the evil car. Wow. Okay, that tells you how long ago that was.
Well,
That was a long
actually,
time ago.
he voiced when it came to the second and third episode. He voiced the evil car. The first one was the one guy who voiced Optimus Prime 2 years before he became Optimus Prime.
Okay, I'm not quite sure when that would be.
Sometime in the 80s. I hope the audience knows my references
They
because I
might.
can't get
Peter
any deeper
Cullen.
than that.
Thank you, Satalia. Satalia says Peter Cullen. See, Minnesota Viking says, I was looking at the Trailblazer or the Noble Miracle Worker Science.
Noble is
Don't.
Trailblazer is the better choice. The
Okay.
Noble is the one with the orb saucer. Is that the
Oh,
one?
right, yeah. Right, okay. Yeah, I
I think
wasn't
so.
blown away with that one, though. The aesthetics were excellent.
It looks amazing.
It looks
Don't get
amazing.
me wrong, but it's not like I've put everything on it. It theoretically, with the console wise, it seems to have everything, and bridge seating as well. But Trailblazer is the better choice. Trailblazer is the mirror version of the Intrepid class, the science vessel that was the Voyager, and I really like that one. They kind of made it a little bit more tactical, but it still has the secondary deflector sensor analysis and all the science stuff, and I really recommend it if it's a choice.
Minnesota Vikings,
Wait a minute.
if you want to talk more about ships, we do run a show tonight from 6 till 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so like starting in 11 hours. And that's a great place to jump in because a lot of people like Musin and Graz and sometimes Joshua and obviously Chris are in there, and they might be able to give you even more ideas about what would be a good option and where you can go on a build. So please feel free to jump in, and you also can jump into Discord. If you get hung up in quarantine, just send me a message. But I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go walk my children. Then I have to make a video for somebody who wants to know how to do Buzz the Resort because they're having a problem with it. So
Okay.
I have to do that, but I'm going to walk the doggers first. So on behalf of everybody here at Moopsy in the morning, at Welcome to the Moopsyverse, I'm going to get that name right one of these days. I swear to goodness. On behalf of everybody here at Welcome to the Moopsyverse, I hope you are having a wonderful day. I hope you join us in about 11 hours. Please stay cool. It's going to be a scorcher. Fortunately, it's the last day of scorchiness, so we'll enjoy that. Take care and stay moopsome.
Moopsome.
Who are you? We are the knights who say...
Moopsy.